Today I'm doing an eating challenge that was highly requested by you guys. Okay, it was actually highly requested by me, and you guys are just sickos. I have to be in an IHOP for up to 24 hours, but for every pancake I eat there, it takes an hour off of my total time. So follow along as I go back and forth between eating, suffering, and suffering in the International House of Please Somebody Help Me. Like immediately. And this was also the perfect time to compete in this completely unnecessary and pointless eating challenge because it was at the end of IHOP's promotion of $5 all-you-can-eat pancakes. So in other words, I'm going to consume as many pancakes as my sensitive stomach can endure for only $5. And just to cover myself on time, I went to an IHOP location that was open 24 hours that day, except I won't need that because I'm going to eat. I'm not going to be there for 24 hours.
Another day, another eating challenge. I'm going to hate myself for filming.
And as I waited for my first all-you-can-eat pancake plate, which starts out with 5 pancakes on it, I got some caffeine in my body because this is going to be a very long day. Or I could have 24 pancakes in the first hour and pass away immediately after. In that case, it would be a very short day. The first plate of pancakes came out quicker than me as a baby because I'm a twin and also was a C-section.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
And after putting on my signature eating apron, let's just say I went to town and became the mayor that day. Because I deleted those pancakes off the face of the earth. Now, if you know me, you know that I'm a degenerate food deleter, but also I am a degenerate food deleter that does not ever eat breakfast. I will say though, one of my favorite breakfast items would be flapjacks, which according to Google's AI is a synonym for pancakes. But Google's AI also thinks I'm 41 years old, so who knows. So after inhaling these 5 pancakes faster than P. Diddy got indicted this past week, I had already knocked down my total time required to be in the IHOP today from 24 to 19. And I was surprisingly feeling pretty good at this point.
All right, first plate of pancakes I absolutely smashed. I know it's going to go significantly downhill. All right, I'm going to go back inside before I get in trouble.
Now, I'm not stupid. Okay, yeah, I am stupid. But I'm not naive. Okay, I am naive. But the point is, I know I'm not going to be hungry forever. This eating challenge is going to get tougher. So my strategy was to eat as much food as quickly as I could until I got full and then rest if need be after. And for every plate following the first in IHOP's all-you-can-eat pancakes deal, the refills or whatever you want to call it come out in either 2 pancakes or 4 pancakes. So I decided to be a little circumspect and get 4 pancakes. I just realized I don't know what circumspect means. And despite me literally saying 30 seconds ago that I was feeling pretty good, excuse me, I started to feel not so good while eating the food on this plate. A good tell for someone starting to get full is what I call delayed eating, where you do things like cut all the food up excessively, move it around to make it look smaller, and also not eating. My server, Cassie, was basically my mom during the first half of this challenge.
What's happening?
Tasting good?
Yeah, it's good. It's just a lot. It's going to be a long day. Yeah, it's going to be a long day.
She had heard about what I was doing and made sure I was okay the entire time, which if you've seen these videos before, you know that I 100% need somebody like Cassie to make sure I don't, you know, hurt myself.
I'll be here 9 hours.
We'll see. Maybe last me more.
And that was my goal today, to eat 15 pancakes and be at the IHOP for 9 hours, but 15 pancakes kind of sounds like a lot, so we'll see what happens, I guess.
We won't evict you. Don't worry.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I basically got a pass to be at an all-day, all-you-can-eat bed and breakfast with lodging and indigestion included for only $5. This is gonna be a good day, baby, or a bad day. It's probably gonna be a bad day.
You look like you're about to puke.
I have to take it slow for sure.
I finished my next 4 pancakes, bringing my total in the first hour up to 9 pancakes already, meaning I would have to be at this IHOP for at most 15 total hours, but since I've already been here for 1 hour, that means I only have 14 more hours to go. Only is doing a lot of work in that sense. That's a long time. That's 12:30 a.m. Yikes. Please do not try this at home. I am a professional dumbass.
I'm not feeling fantastic right now, but that just is because I'm full. This is literally a marathon, not a sprint. It's actually neither because I'm sitting down and not doing any physical exercise whatsoever.
Cassie asked me how many pancakes I wanted for my next order.
Yeah, guys, that's not true. That's not what happened at all. Here, I'll actually show you what happened. This is how stupid my memory is sometimes.
How we doing?
Good. Can I do a couple more?
How many's a couple?
Just 2.
I was the one who initiated that. What the f*** is wrong with me? Seriously, what is wrong with me? All right, sorry. Back to the video.
And I started to realize at that point I'd have to eat my way out of here or wait a long time to get out of here. And as I got my next plate, my videographer Bill, his girlfriend Brooke, and our good friend Tristan from Arizona surprised me out of nowhere. Is that redundant? Surprised me out of nowhere? Can you surprise somebody not out of nowhere?
Are you filming me?
Yeah. They paid me a visit, and despite seeing and helping me film these challenges previously, they still couldn't believe in person what I was doing to myself. Cassie had come over to check on me again and had mentioned how warm the restaurant temperature was getting, which was honestly crazy because I was just gonna tell her how fucking warm it was getting in here. Being full and sweaty is a very interesting combination, and by interesting, I mean completely undesirable. It was really nice to have some friends there, as these challenges are obviously physically demanding, but they can even be tougher mentally to get through, so thanks guys. I finished 2 more pancakes.
It's not here anymore. Good work. Thank you.
Congrats on completing the challenge.
Thank you. I still have so much more to go.
Bringing my total up to 11 already, which means at most I'd have to be here until 11:30 p.m. And since I've been here for 2 hours, that means I'd have at most 11 more hours to go. And yes, despite feeling like this caterpillar from A Bug's Life, I'm gonna push through eating the same pancakes over and over again, because I know right after this I won't have to subject myself to eating the same food again thanks to Factor. Factor has a weekly menu of 35 options for ready to eat meals, including Calorie Smart, which I might specifically need to check into after this video, Keto, Protein Plus, or Vegan and Veggie. They also have more than 60 add-ons every week, including breakfast options, and after having pancakes all day, some other breakfast options sound pretty good. Factor's chef-crafted restaurant quality meals are delivered right to your door, and they're ready to heat and eat in just 2 minutes, which means I have more time to plan out what rom-coms I'm going to be watching this weekend after my football team underperforms and makes me really sad again.
Why do you like football?
Head to Factor75.com or click the link below and use code SIRYACHT50 to get 50% off your first Factor box and 20% off your next month of orders. That's code SIRYACHT50 at Factor75.com to get 50% off your first Factor box and 20% off your next month of orders. My table neighbors had gotten wind of what I was doing today because they have ears and I talk very loudly, and they had told me a horror story of one of their best friends who passed away doing a very similar eating challenge to the one I'm doing today. Okay, they didn't actually pass away, but he had a big stomach ache after. Anyways, just listen. One of his braggadocious friends did an eating challenge once where if he ate an entire $30 meal, that $30 meal would be absolutely free. And that man, although cocky and having a really big head, was doing really well down to the last and final bite. And that's when he realized he couldn't finish it. And let's just say he wasn't so braggadocious from that point forward. So after hearing that horror story, I vowed to make sure that same mistake would never happen to me. Hi, it's me from the future here. Spoiler alert, that exact situation is going to happen to me. So yeah. I wasn't ready quite yet to have another plate of pancakes. I was ready to nap. But when Cassie asked me if I wanted 2 more pancakes, I immediately said, of course I do. My stomach is bigger than my brain, I guess. Wait, that's not the saying.
This is my wonderful waitress, server, everything. My mom, she cleaned up my mess earlier.
I'm cleaning up now.
Yeah.
I'm still cleaning.
Yeah, I need a lot of help. Thank you.
I got my 12th and 13th pancakes, which meant after consuming these, I would have to be at this IHOP for a total of 11 hours already, and I'm not even at my 3rd hour of being here yet. There was just one problem with that thinking though. I had zero appetite at this point and I couldn't get these bad boys off the plate. So my dumbass decided to get chocolate milk, which yes, tastes very good and theoretically could help me break down these pancakes, but chocolate milk also makes you very, very full. So that didn't really help at all. And while questioning every life decision I've made up until this point, like I do in every single one of my challenge videos, I had realized while I've been taking part in one side of the equation, which was trying to eat myself out of here, I had to go on the other side of the equation, which was to wait myself out of here. Fortunately then, my girlfriend Kelsey surprised me and paid me a visit at the IHOP to help cheer my spirits up.
No, I'm gonna throw up.
And I felt bad because she was like super joyful and I was just like regretting everything. I was like, why am I not an accountant? That's like a safe job. But it was nice to have her company and encouragement to help me push through another challenge that I could literally stop at any point with my own free will.
I'm 3 hours into this. I've had about 12 pancakes at this point. And it hurts to talk because if I talk more, but I'm gonna throw up. I'm not trying to make the plot thicken. It's genuinely hard to talk. I think I'm gonna rest for a while.
I put my head down and rested at my table for about a half hour before I got woken up by a crying baby that honestly reminded me of myself in this current moment. Cassie asked if I would like to be put in a closed off room where the air conditioning was blowing more and I'd be able to sleep in a booth in the corner. And this usually means that they want me to get out of the way, but it was a nice gesture, so I said of course because, you know, I need the rest. So for 2 total hours, I had slept in an IHOP by myself, which might be one of the more crazier sentences I've said out loud. I appreciated Cassie for being my waitress, mother, and babysitter up to this point, so when she clocked out for the day, I made sure to tip her. And before people come out of the woodworks and complain, oh, only $5, I bet you didn't tip well, be better if tip well, I did, okay? I made sure to do that. So please stop cyberbullying me. And after waking up, all of a sudden, I was 5 hours into this challenge, meaning I only had to be here for like 8 more hours. And again, the word only is doing a lot of work in that sense. That's still a lot of time. I had a little more optimism for this challenge again because I started to get some of my appetite back, and also the chef came and checked on me and kind of gave me a motivational speech.
The cook just came back and asked if I was okay, and he said to keep fighting. So I'm gonna start eating again and keep fighting for the cook.
So right then and there, I decided to go back at my cold, soggy plate of pancakes that I literally ordered over 2 hours ago, and I honestly powdered right through that baby. I couldn't believe it. With 13 pancakes in me, I didn't feel great, but I did feel better than before I took my 2-hour sabbatical nap. And since I've been here for 5 hours, that means I have 6 more hours because that's how math works. I am a very simple man, as many of you know while watching this channel. And although convincing myself to eat more pancakes at this point was harder than convincing a very annoying person that this dress is not white and gold, it's blue and black. What are you even on? My brain started to slowly see the incentive of putting my body through another pancake every time an hour was taken off of my total time. So when my new waitress, which I'm not gonna lie, I totally forgot her name. I feel like a human garbage disposal for that, and also because I'm eating a lot of pancakes. When my waitress asked me if I wanted more pancakes, I said yes without hesitation. Okay, there was a little hesitation, I'm not gonna lie. Every one of my friends and table neighbors I talked to during this challenge said I should not have any butter and syrup the rest of the time because it takes up a lot of real estate in your stomach. I did not agree with them, so I did not listen. And my sicko brain pushed me to eat these 2 pancakes, although with some struggle, quicker than I had anticipated. And before I knew it, I had 15 pancakes in my body, which is 3 more pancakes than working brain cells I had at that point. But since it's past 4:30 p.m. and I've already been here for 6 hours, that means I can leave here at 7:30 p.m. in 3 hours. Wow, what a shocking turn of events for this licensed moron. And speaking of a moron that's on a license plate, I got this shirt.
I've had 15 pancakes by the grace of God himself. Good news is, I think we're in the home stretch. If I wait another hour, I think I can have 2 more pancakes, and if I'm doing the math correctly this time, I think I could leave after that.
Unfortunately, at this point, I realized I had messed up again big time. I completely forgot I was supposed to be at an engagement party at 4 p.m. for one of my best friends who flew into town for it, and I was missing it for a day of all-you-can-eat pancakes. So yeah, I'm like the worst fucking friend ever. So my new strategy was to try to eat my way out of here in the next 60 minutes. But sometimes plans don't work out the way you expect them to, and they didn't this time either.
Can I eat 2 more?
Yep.
Thank you.
I closed my bill up because I was confident that I had to do this. I had no other choice. So I turned my eating cap around because I was thinking to myself, it's fucking showtime, baby.
It's fucking showtime, baby.
I started mowing through these pancakes like a country dad on a John Deere, and everything was on track to be successful. But that's when my greatest horrors became my reality. Whatever, fine. I'll turn the ring light back on. Sorry. Remember earlier in the video when my table neighbor had told me his braggadocious friend only had 1 bite left of a big eating challenge and failed to take that down? Well, that's the exact situation I found myself in. Hey, everyone, it's me from the future. You already knew this because previously in the video I had said that this was going to happen. So I don't know why in this current moment I was thinking it'd be different. And as I was taking down my final piece of the pancake like the braggadocious guy in the story, I gagged it up on the plate. I then went to the bathroom and I was honestly just so ready to throw up after telling myself in the mirror, you're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. Thumbs up. But I wasn't gonna give up like my table neighbor's braggadocious friend because God gives his biggest meals to his most silliest eaters. I fought through every negative thought in my head and gut to stop me from eating, and I finished my final bite of my last pancake at exactly 5:31 p.m. Meaning I had 17 pancakes and stayed at this IHOP for 7 hours, and I could finally get out of here and on my way to my friend's engagement party.
IHOP, more like I hop on the toilet because I'm about to throw up.
I know what I like, baby. I like you. Miss American Pie with the high IQ. Oh my, I do. Just fly right through. We'll get high as a kite in the afternoon.
If I throw some of them up, does it still count? please let me know down below in the comments. Thanks and have a good day. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go back to throwing up.
Hey everybody, it's me from the future here one last time just to inform everybody that I never made it to my friend's engagement party